Yes, sir.
We're back for episode 76 of the Idiot Circle. I'm Mike.
I'm Fred.
Bizarre.
I'm Tim.
And ladies and gentlemen,
I'm Brock.
yeah, making another appearance. Weight unknown. Where from unknown. The Terror.
We
The
all know,
Terror.
I know where he's from. He's from
we all know
Scott
where
Street.
we're all from,
Yeah.
you dumb
Yeah.
Scott
Brock,
Street.
nut.
Brock Mysterio.
Brock Mysterio.
All right, boys and
Mysterio.
girls. Hey, thanks for doing the show. Today's show is going to be dedicated to the
Horrible.
memory of Rich Malowitz, a coach at St. Clair High School, and he will be dearly missed.
Yeah, man.
For sure. Tim coached with him, and he was part of the coaching staff when we were both at St. Clair High School, and my dad and I coached against him in when we coached at Marine City in baseball. Good guy, loved by many. So this show will be dedicated to Coach Malowitz. Coach Mal, rest in peace.
Yes, man. Yes.
Right there, buddies.
Oh boy, he's doing double
So
fist.
from what I heard is Brock has got some topics that we're going to talk about, and we did. Thank you for all you that did go on Facebook and read my message and loaded us up with topics. Thank you very much. We did pick two. You will announce those two winners at the end of the show, and you will meet us one day down at Gar's, and we will buy you a boomba of beer at Gar's Lounge on South Water Street in Marine City.
Eating you two out, is that really a win? Is that really the win? I mean,
Well, we can't wait for your ass to come home. You friggin' dumbass moving back to Florida.
Talking about
Yeah, the warm weather.
short straw.
Yeah, Brock. I don't know what Brock said. We went all max headroom on us.
Way to upgrade, Brock. Good
well, he's
job.
down in the dungeon.
He's in the-
Are you polishing Julie's knife collection?
No,
right.
my office is going through some construction.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was just wondering if you were putting the lotion on the body, then put it back in the basket. Yep. So hey, Brock, we're gonna throw it over to you. We're gonna throw it over to you. Hit us with those topics, big boy.
All right, so if you've heard this one, or if you've done this one before, just say next. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
So if you were a dog breed, what would you be?
Oh wow. No, we haven't done that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Golden Retriever. Done.
I'd say
Next,
Labrador.
I think it's good.
I'd say Labrador.
Lab.
How about you, Rob?
A Shih Tzu.
Chihuahua, but I think Fred would be a cock, a poo.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Pick for each other. Then-
Well, Rob, you're a Shih Tzu.
okay, how about you, Tim?
What do you guys think?
Bulldog.
Bulldog.
Or a pug.
Bulldog, baby.
Yeah.
Brock, how about you?
German Shepherd.
Yeah, that's a good dog. I'd pick myself for that, but I'm no German Shepherd. I know I'm more like a Chihuahua. So
That's all right.
I think you're a Labrador and you should go retrieve it.
Okay, next.
All right, what's your worst haircut, worst hairstyle you ever thought was cool, but now you look back and like, nah, not so much.
well, we all grew up in a time where we all gonna probably have the
Ooh.
same.
Big hair, G.
I bet your mine's a little bit different.
Mine is the body wave that I had back in high school.
Oh, he used to get perms.
Yeah.
I'll go on this one. I had mullet for sure.
Oh yeah, you had a big mullet.
Yeah,
The mullet.
the mullet.
The mullet.
Like real spiky on top, Brock, and real long in the back. Yeah.
Fucking Billy Ray Cyrus over there.
Fred, did I make
Business
Billy
on top?
Ray Cyrus? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
look like Joe. You look
Business
like
in the
Joe
front,
Dirt
party
for
in the
sure.
back.
I was Joe Dirt before there was a Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
Wow.
you were Rob Mudd.
Zardirt.
I would say
Darn
mullet.
dirt.
I would say mullet, but I didn't mind my mullet, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna
No.
say that. But one time the barber, he just had it at the wrong setting, and it was down to the fucking wood, man. I mean, it was like a half, not even a number one, and he started like from the top, so he had to buzz the whole thing off. I was like a fucking a recruit in the Marines, day one of boot camp. That's what my hair looked like. I was like, yeah, I hope it grows fast, because my head looked like a fucking watermelon, man. It was awful.
Can we say Tim's is the one he's wearing now? Can we
Well,
pick,
dude,
pick that as bad as worse?
Well, the poor
No.
guy. Hey, the poor guy had the most coarse hair. He looked like he had a SOS pad on the top of his head. And I was like, every time he brushed his hair, I was like, God, it looks like it hurts. Oh, God.
He brushed his hair. It's like nails on a chalkboard, or
Yeah, poor guy.
You assholes done?
yeah.
Sorry.
I'd say
just finished.
was when we had to go to a place in Marietta, and you used the number one, and it was flat on top, and that was it.
Oh
It
yeah,
was down to nothing.
that's not a good look. on
Heckle-
anybody.
I think the place in Marietta was called Heckle and Jekyll's.
You know, Fred, when he was talking, he popped up on my screen, and you telling him he looks like Brian Dennehy. It just hit me. He looks like Brian Dennehy.
Hey, take care of my Tommy boy.
Ugh.
Tommy
Okay,
likes wings.
Okay, next.
Oh, actually, the worst hair I ever had. I remember this. I was playing basketball at SC4, and they they gave me the spike job, and it didn't look good with this big fat round face.
Mute.
It was not good.
All right, Brock. And did you answer for yourself, Brock?
No, I got a perm one time, and somebody just showed me a picture of it like probably a week ago. And I was looking at it going, what the fuck was I thinking, man?
Was it-
that was bad.
Was that in high school? Did you have that when it was hanging out your helmet?
No, I had short hair in high school, but it was like I was probably 20,
Is that
Yeah.
when you were at Olivet?
Not good.
This is a true story. This is true. When we were in high school, Kiki would take Fred to get these perms in his hair to have body in his hair, because we have straight hair.
Poker straight.
And so my mom says to me one time, she's like, do you want to get your hair perm like Kiki does Fred's? And I'm like, and I said this at 16 years old, fuck no.
I didn't really think it. I didn't think it looked that bad.
Can I mow the lawn?
Exactly.
Yeah. You got a choice. You can mow the lawn, or you get your hair done like Fred's. Where's the fucking lawnmower?
Was that the senior picture? I mean, didn't somebody just put out some senior pictures? Did you have it then?
Yeah,
Fred?
Yeah.
yeah. I had it. I think I got it starting my junior year.
Wardo, you had a little slicked hairdo too, and that you guys had the long hair look. You two.
Well, I had mullet, yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't have a perm in high school. I do admit that I had one time. That was the fucking biggest mistake. I went back to the place and said, "Can you fucking straighten this out?" So they did. They put something on there, fucking removed it.
Well, I think Carlson said it one time in basketball. It slowed you down when you were running. It stuck up so high, didn't it?
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
He
All
keeps
right.
us on topic.
If you were going to be a professional wrestler, what would be your name, and what would be the song that you walked out to?
Holy shit, that's a two-parter, huh?
Robbie Superfly Snooker, and I would walk out to Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to no czar in there.
Yeah, no czar. Yeah, why didn't you work the czar into there? No.
How do you not do that?
I'm the czar now.
Oh,
You could be a
okay.
professional
Evolution.
wrestler in your dream.
And remember, soon to be just a symbol.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be Barry O. No,
Barry O.
no, I'm just kidding.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a tough question.
Okay, next.
Not really.
Yeah.
Tim, you go. You got one, Tim?
Junkyard
Yeah.
Dog.
I would be the junkyard dog, and I would come up with Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck. Nice. I'm gonna go with Tim's nickname, recent nickname for me. I'd be Graybeard, and I would come out with Crazy Train.
All right.
I'd
I'd come out. I'd be the ultimate warrior, and I'd come out to bodies hit the floor.
Okay, Ultimate Warrior, not
He's
original.
dead,
Not
man.
original.
Well, he's junkyard dog. That's nothing original.
Yeah,
No,
they all, none of them are original except for me, Brock. Let's be honest.
Great beard.
Rob's
Graybeard.
All right, I'll come out as
That's true.
I'll be Pumpkinhead, and I'll come out to the theme song from Halloween. There,
All right.
there you go.
Brock, did you expect me to say Czar?
I thought you'd work it in there.
Yeah, working in
He's not very sharp, Brock. I don't know if you knew that.
He's
He's
little
pretty
quick.
What about you? What about you, Brock?
I think I'd come out as buck naked.
Butt naked.
And what's the song?
The
Save Horse, Ride a
Tarzan,
Cowboy?
I'd be swinging. It's the Tarzan song, "Going to the Jungle." That's what I would
Okay,
do.
nice. I thought it'd
Watch
be
out for
Save
that
Horse, Ride a
tree.
Cowboy.
No, it would be AC/DC's I Got Big Balls or whatever.
Yeah, I got
She's got big balls. We got the biggest balls of them all.
And then
All right,
Brock and
next.
I would be tag team partners, and I would be Biff naked.
It might be a bad look for all of us.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think we want to be tag teaming each other. That sounds really
Question is-
bad. You're
Hey,
both
easy, you might
Question
offend
is-
somebody.
Question
You
is,
might
what would
offend
the
somebody on
outfit
here
be?
watching.
What?
All right, now, Mike, you have to give a name for Tim. And Tim, you have to give a name for Rob. And Fred, you got to give a name for me. And I'll be
For
neutral.
wrestling?
And I don't get to pick a name for anybody.
Yeah, you did. So who did I say you? You
What?
give one to Fred.
Oh, I give one to
Fuck.
Fred.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
fucked. For what?
Oh,
For
now
wrestling? Or
All right, so Mike, you're first.
okay. And this is a wrestling name for him? Or?
Wrestling name for Tim.
Oh boy, I'm trying to think here.
I got
already
one.
Base it on something like Nacho Libre.
Are you good?
Probably
Are you
Nacho
good, Rob? You
Mama.
can go if you're ready.
Nacho Mama.
Yeah,
That's your
What is
mama.
Nacho Mama.
Nacho Mama.
And come out to the trumpet.
No, he comes out to La Bamba.
Yeah. Ding, ding.
La
The lost-
Boomba.
Yeah.
I got 5 Boombas under me now, Gordo.
Yeah, La
5
Boomba. Yeah, man, my bad. La Boomba.
Boomba.
Perfect.
All right, now, Tim, you have to do Rob, right?
Oh, I know. I already got Rob. If he had them damn glasses, he had that one time when he had that goddamn thing. I had those glasses. Remember, he had that big thing.
Bourbon.
Jimmy
yeah.
It
Hart.
was a flower pot.
Oh, Jimmy Hart.
Outfit he came on. What's up, bitches? I remember that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Episode.
The Pimp Czar.
Pimp
Yeah.
Czar. I
Jimmy
like it. Holy crap, I like that one. Pimp Czar.
Pimp Daddy Czar.
You
All
want
right,
to know
Rob,
yours,
now you-
Fred?
Rob,
Oh,
you
guys.
choose Fred's.
Puffy nipples.
What is
Puffy
it?
nipples?
Puffy.
Puffy nipples.
Did you say
What's
puppy
his-
nipples?
What's his finishing move?
Titty twister.
Oh, my eye.
It would be a
It's
titty
scratch a
twister from
cornea.
the top row. Top row.
God, that's good.
Look
All right.
at Tim. Look at Tim. He's still.
So
I
does
haven't
Fred?
said that, Fred. You can do Rob now.
No, Fred's got to either mine or yours. He's got to.
Oh yeah, you pick one,
Yeah,
Fred.
Brock.
No, I'm the mediator.
Oh,
Let's see.
Mike would be the Godfather.
The Godfather.
Not bad. That's not bad.
No, you can hang your head high on
Yeah.
that one for sure.
Well, I thought he was going to say grandfather, so Godfather's good.
No,
Did
I'm
he
nice.
say Gobfather?
No,
Gob, gob.
Gobstopper? Did he say
Gobstopper.
Gobstopper? Did he say
good. I like that.
Gobstopper?
Gobstopper.
All
All right,
right,
I
what's
didn't-
your next one, Brock.
Yeah, go to the next.
All right, next. All right. So, so let's say one of you guys get discovered, and you get a prime time late night talk show. Of all the Hollywood people, who's your first guest that you had to pick from? Who would you want?
Ooh.
I know mine.
I know mine.
Then you go first, Rob.
Kate
Yeah.
Beckinsale.
Ooh,
Okay. Brad?
Charlize Theron.
Man, that's a good one.
Mm.
Good one.
And take her out for a steak dinner and never call her again.
Are you sure it would be? Are you sure, Fred, it wouldn't be Mary Lou Retton?
Yeah,
Are you sure it's not
Yeah.
Mary Lou Retton?
Mary Lou.
Does it have to be someone from Hollywood?
no, it's anything, and no, not. I'm
All
surprised.
right, I got it.
Can be anybody.
My guest on my first show would be the Idiot Circle.
Oh,
You poor
loyalty. Loyalty.
I cancel
You
after
never
one
make it
episode.
past the first week.
That's
That's
okay.
cancel.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Who the
canceled
fuck
show
you?
was right off the get go. That's all right.
It's all right. Hey, man.
He wouldn't make it as far as the Arsenio Hall show.
That's what I would do, man.
Yeah.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Tim,
I'm gonna say, in honor of him making the Hall of Fame this week, Jim Leland.
Jim.
Tim Leland.
Nice.
Okay.
How about you, Brett?
What about you, bro?
Well, it would have been Jimmy Buffett, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, that's a good
He
one.
go. He go.
You could ask that guy a million questions. He's got stories of the yin yang, but I'd probably go with Mac McAnally, his guitarist.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Not Ingve Malmsteen.
It's Ying Ve Malmsteen.
I said it pretty damn close, didn't I?
Close enough.
Close was only good in
In
shooting hand
one.
grenades.
In one. Hey,
No.
Brock, what's your favorite song by Jimmy Buffett?
That's a good topic.
Probably. There's I got a lot of them, but probably my favorite song is probably "Son of a Sailor."
That's my favorite.
That's mine.
Yep.
I love that song.
Mhm.
Actually, one of the probably of all the songs on the guitar, it's probably the one I play the best.
Yeah, that's a great
I
song.
haven't got sick of it. I started
What
to learn
about
a
you,
song.
Tim?
I'd say the same. I like that one.
Yeah, it's a great
So
song.
all four of you are picking that one?
Yeah, I like that. That's one. That's. I was waiting for my turn. That's what I was going to say.
I'm picking Come Monday.
That's a great
That's
song.
good song.
That's a great. That's a good one
That'd be
too.
my number
Yeah.
2, Mike.
It'd be in my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a ton of even his new one, that Bubbles Up song, that's a good song.
I haven't
Have you heard that one?
Haven't heard it yet.
Check it out. It's a good song.
Called
Alright.
what is it called? Bubbles Up?
Bubbles Up, yeah.
Yeah, like the bubbles behind you and on the helmet.
No, I think it's probably bubbles in a beer. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Next.
Okay. Next. What is the best prank that you ever played on somebody?
Oh, I got it already. I'm good. You want me to go?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. If you got it, go for it.
We're ready.
Mike Sonnefeld's birthday. What's the name of that bar down on M29 north of town? It changes names all the time.
Marwood.
No, north of,
Marwood, we got it.
sorry, south of town. Sorry, boys.
Oh,
So-
AJ Salt Dogs?
Salt
AJ
Dock.
used to be
Mhm.
Salt Dock.
Mhm. Oh,
We're in-
I know it's what you're talking about.
We're in there, and that son of a bitch, we're having a good time. It's his birthday. He's talking shit. So I pulled the waitress over and I said, "Hey, you do me a favor. I want shots for everybody." She's like, "What? Shots of water?" and I said, I need one shot of Jack. No, I think it was tequila. I think
it was vodka.
it was vodka. We're doing
'Cause it had to
slammers.
be, it had to be clear, so it matched everything.
Yeah, we were doing slammers. That's right. We're doing slammers. And everybody had water except Mike. And we were doing them over and over and over and over. It got to a point where he was so messed up, right? That when she always brought the what the hell, the tray over with his like towards that, so we knew which one was his. Well, that son of a bitch was so hammered, he grabs it, shoots it back. She's like, got her eyes wide open, like, oh, that's not the one he's supposed to get. And he goes, man, that shit's smooth as water. He was so drunk. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
hilarious.
probably that's my best gig ever, dude. Ever.
Melted snowman.
In college there was this girl that we would be rehabbing in the workout area, and my roommate says, hey, let's play a prank on that girl. So he walks over and says, hey, so and so, did you know that Fred's grandpa was a silver medalist in the Olympics? She's like, no, wow, that's awesome. She goes, yeah, ask him about it. He'll tell you all about it. Well, she comes and goes, hey, I heard your grandpa was a silver medalist in the Olympics. That's pretty awesome. And I go, oh yeah, real funny. My grandpa doesn't have any legs. And she turned completely white and started crying. And I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. She never talked to me again.
Deserved it.
There's a pretty good chance she was never going to talk to you anyway.
Yeah, odds are.
Odds are in the favor.
Actually, we were actually pretty good friends. I mean, the first 3 months of school, I mean, we hung out, we did lunch, we had class together, all that stuff. And then we did that just joking around, and she never talked to me again. And I'm like, I didn't even do the joke. He just told me what to say. I didn't know what he had told her.
Boy. What about you, Rob? You got one?
Yeah, I'm a prankster, right? So I probably could do a couple here. But I'll set it up so what I did wasn't as bad. So my buddy Donnie in Florida got a hold of my phone at a party once, and this is going back about 15 years ago. And he texted everybody in my phone on my phone. Yeah, this is Rob. I can't live the lie anymore. I'm coming out of the closet. Da, 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 da. It went to family. It went to clients. It went to everybody. So about a year later, I waited on this a year. He was getting married to a friend of ours, and we were at his bachelor party, and me and 3 of my buddies showed up late. I talked to his groomsmen and the best man. I said, listen, I need him really drunk tonight, really drunk. I'll buy all the shots that we give him. So we were at this place called Pacific Rim for sushi, and I thought we'd have to go 2 or 3 bars, but he was doing sake bombs like one after another, to the point when we left the restaurant, he was laying in the sidewalk and girls were walking over him, and he is trashed. Well, I had purchased a Greyhound ticket for him to Mobile, Alabama. And me and my 2 buddies got him into my 350Z, stuffed him in there. I took him over to the Greyhound station, which was like 4 to 5 blocks away. We get him out. They follow me over. I prop him up. We were trying to get him on the bus. The bus driver looks and he's like, oh no. And I'm like, well, let's let the bidding begin. It cost me another $120 to get him on the bus in that condition. I got a call from his bride-to-be at about 11 a.m. the next day when he finally woke up in Tallahassee.
Holy shit.
That's funny.
That's pretty
That's
awesome.
Actually, I thought mine was gonna be mean, but yours is actually probably be fine.
That's pretty funny right there. You imagine the look in his face when he woke up and said, "Where in the hell am I?"
I was invited to the wedding. I did go to the wedding. It was awkward, and I haven't talked to either one since.
Oh,
But you got
Great.
Yeah, well, they have no right to be mad since, I mean, he put out that you were coming out to clients that you were working with.
deserved
Yeah, oh yeah, it went out to
Yeah.
everybody.
He
I mean,
does.
I had people for like months would text me and say, "Did you send me a text that said you were?" I'm like, "Oh no, oh no."
okay, Brock. Mike,
Fred, you go?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Fred went.
Well, that was weird because it was really short. I must have missed it.
I'll go next. I'll go next.
You go, Mike.
My brother and I used to do some pretty stupid shit when we were younger. But anyway, we saw our cousin John. John Giroux.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
We saw him go by on his bike going to the. We knew he was going to the store, so we were dicking around outside, and my brother runs in the house, grabs this fishing line, like the heaviest. I don't know. It was like 40-pound test or something, maybe even more.
oh
We
no,
string that sucker probably 6 or 7 times around the street signs, the stop
Oh,
sign and the
no.
street sign, going, he's got to go past that to go home. And he's come trucking by on his bike, carrying a bag of groceries or something in his left hand, and hit that fishing line, and it flipped him off the bike, and all the shit went in the air. It's like we were sitting on my dad's porch just laughing our ass off. He gets up, kind of brushes himself off, picks everything up, and just keeps going. Oh god.
Wow, that could have been a catastrophe.
Oh, we did it low enough. We knew it wasn't going to be like hitting him in the head or taking
You were
him.
going to decapitate.
Well, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. He falls off of that bike and hits his head. Well, that might have helped him.
We weren't really thinking about that, Fred.
Yeah, well, yeah,
See,
Yeah,
no,
Back
you
then, that
weren't.
was called survival.
yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know what the
for
results
Michael,
could be.
bad citizen.
A bad citizen.
Oh God,
How about you, Brock?
I'll make a quick one of childhood. I don't know. Did I ever tell you about when I had to fix Todd's front tire?
No.
No.
Okay, so because I don't like to, I don't remember shit anymore, so I don't like to repeat myself. So, our brother was a bit of
Uh-oh.
Hold on. You're
bigger than I was, got a little bit of a bully at times, but I had to fix his front tire. So he had a flat, fixed it, and I put it on, but I didn't tighten the fucking front nuts. We went down the driveway, and he's going down this, and I said, "Hey, you want to have a wheelie contest?" He says, "I kick your ass in wheelies." I'm like, "Let's see what you got." So I pull up, and I'm going like this, and he pulls up, and the fucking front tire just kept going. He's like, he's got his bike up. All you can see is spokes. He's just trying the look on his face when he's just trying to keep it up in the air. Finally, he comes down over the handlebars. It
You
was
don't remember
better
anything
than
after
Fred's
that.
face right now. But I just kept going.
Oh, did you?
Mom got home at 3:00. I didn't come home till 3:30.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
smart move. He'd probably kill you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Next,
Next. Funniest stripper story.
Funniest stripper story.
funniest. Ooh,
Yeah, I
Funniest.
don't know if I have any funny ones.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, maybe we should skip that one.
No,
What?
Next.
What? Stripper. What's a stripper do?
I don't think we should skip it. I think we should tell it.
you guys never been there? Oh, Rob's never been in Riverport. You don't have any stories from Riverport?
I'm thinking. I'm
Well,
thinking
I can-
something funny that happened.
Well, I can tell you that we went to, I think we went to, it was either Riverport or Challengers, one of the two. and it was the strippers were dancing around our table, and this guy came in that we knew, and he sat with us really and was chatting with it, and all of a sudden he got really grabby with one of the strippers, and she smacked him, and he got up, and Brett Likens was the bouncer there, came over, grabbed him, picked him up with one hand out of the air, hold him like this, and he turned and said, "Hey guys, I'll be right back. Good to see you." And took him and chucked him right out the door. I mean, literally threw him out the door. And the stripper came back and said with us, "So, any of you want to dance?" I'm like, "Not after what just happened. Hit the road, honey."
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No,
No.
thank you.
Not one of my favorite places to go. I'm not into that crap. It's not.
When we were younger, I mean, like when we were younger, when we went to Campbell Street, always stopped.
Always, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sherry champagnes, Brock. Sherry champagnes.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Doesn't Metamora have a strip club?
Oh, you're talking about
You're not talking about Bisco's, are you?
Bisco.
Oh,
Oh, hey, ladies and gentlemen, please
Is that
welcome to
Emmett
the.
or
Yeah, it's Emmett.
Emmett?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our only stripper that doesn't have a C-section scar, but is
Yeah.
missing her left arm. Please welcome to the stage, Star.
Lucky. I thought you were gonna say Lucky.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say Lucky too.
I'd say that stripper that was at, or was that Jeff Bohm's bachelorette party or bachelor party or whatever that was.
With
Bachelor
a big fat one.
Oh God, that was
That was
awesome.
hilarious.
Big
Bark
fat.
like a dog. Meow.
Where is that
That
fucker?
fucker. I'm like, Mom?
She walked. It was loaded here, and she walked in, and she had an outfit on, and she grabbed the microphone and said, "Where is that fucker?" And everybody's like, "What? Get him up here!" Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
That was my,
Yeah, bark like a dog, and he goes meow, and she goes,
yeah.
whack with a friggin'
smacked-
with a whack or with a paddle.
Oh,
my
man.
God. Oh God, it
Everybody's
was
down. Hit him again.
piss
Again.
in our pants laughing.
I
Very
can't
cool.
think of any funny ones.
Are we on next? Are you next, Wardo?
Go next.
Yeah, I can't think of any funny stories.
Okay.
All right, we'll go next.
Next.
Rob
go
says,
next.
"Well, I think we should talk
Poor
about
Brock
this." And he
is
didn't
carrying
even-
the whole damn show.
Yeah, he did.
Rob goes, "Hey, we should talk about it," and he's the only one that didn't. You
Well,
and Mike are the only.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
20
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago, this is not at a strip club, but
We don't have 10 minutes.
okay.
don't
Okay. Next.
Next.
All right, I'll tell you mine.
There you go.
We were at Riverport, and it was for a bachelor party for somebody I won't name their name. And there's this one girl dancing there. She was like very attractive, but she was like a fitness model. I mean, like she had like abs, not like really big arms, but very toned, very
Fine.
very good in shape. But she was like blonde, like platinum blonde hair, and then we're black leather. And so we all chipped in money, and we said, "This is a bachelor party. Drag him up on stage and give him the business." So she pulls him on stage, rips his shirt off, lays him on the ground, walks around and like circles him. And then she jumps up in the air as high as she can go, and then like fucking does like almost like a wrestling move. There's like body to body right on top of him. And her knee caught him right in the neck.
Right in the
Hit him into
jewel.
that somewhere in the other region.
Right in the mommy daddy button.
And she
Yes.
kicked him in the ding.
Yeah.
Rolled off stage. Like, you remember Riverport? How it was on like on the stage? They had seats and tables around it.
Yep.
Took out like 4 or 5 beers
No, never been there.
just to get off that stage. Oh
Wow.
my god!
Mommy and daddy button.
Right in the twig and
It's funny
berries.
to me.
Yeah, that is funny. Not for him, but for you.
All right. Yes. Next.
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 All right. Let me see. What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
Ooh.
Well, I went to sushi with Jackie the other night, and I like to get sea urchin as a shooter and with a raw quail egg on top of it. And
What?
most, yeah.
That's fucking right up there.
Okay, you win that. You
You
don't
win.
discuss no more. What the fuck is that?
That's a uni shooter.
Yeah.
Uni,
So-
which is sea urchin with a
Yeah.
little
So-
bit of sake.
yeah,
And
sea urchin with hen cum on it.
So what you're saying is, when we come down there, you're taking me to this place, and I want to see you eat that thing.
oh yeah,
Whatever.
I shoot it. You shoot it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll shoot many of them.
Yeah, can I get that sea urchin with hen cum in it?
All right, I'll go next. So I work, as most of you know, I worked at the Chinese restaurant in Marine City, and Chinese people eat some weird shit. So I think the weirdest thing I've ever eaten was intestines, pig intestines. Okay,
Mm.
It's nothing. Mexicans
And-
eat that all day long.
and chicken feet.
Well,
Oh.
chicken feet are weird. Pickled? Was it raw pickled chicken?
No, it
Steve?
was like stir fried.
Oh, Lord help us. Lord, please help us.
Timmy's gonna say the most weirdest thing he's ever eaten is chicken fingers.
No, frog legs. That's it. Frog
I
legs.
love frog legs. I used to get them at
They're
AJ
weird.
Salt Docks all the time.
Gross.
I used to
They're
give 'em at
gross.
Bill's
As a
Duck-
kid, I'd get them
Yes,
as a
you-
kid.
Yeah, Bill's Duck Inn.
Ugh.
They taste like chicken, Tim.
Or chicken
Yeah.
liver, chicken gizzards.
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever.
Ugh.
Oh, love gizzards, fried
Yeah.
gizzards with hot sauce. Oh my god,
We used to eat them all the time at the house here. My mom and dad's the gizzard.
love
Dude,
it.
they used to cut them open and clean
Nope.
them out.
Mm.
Of all the
Mm.
of all the
Strip a
things
man,
in the
strip a
world,
man.
of all the
Hey,
things in the world that
don't-
taste like chicken, isn't it odd that eggs don't taste like chicken?
Mm. Mm.
Think about that one.
Mm.
That's a topic for another time.
Sure.
Brock, what do you
How
got?
about you or Brock or Fred?
Spit it out.
Escargot. I say escargot and those snails.
Ugh.
Jackie and I had those the other night too.
I have a quick
You guys
story
eat some
about
weird shit.
I have a quick story about snails. Like we always had fish tanks. My mom and dad had a fish tank when we were growing up.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
and
no.
one day my brother's
He did.
standing there and he's younger. He was a young kid, probably, I don't know, 4 years old. That was before I was alive. But anyway, he's crunching on something, and my dad's like, what in the fuck is he crunching on? And
Oh,
he made him spit it out. He was eating the snails out of the fish tank,
Oh,
grabbing them and eating them out of the fish tank.
Ugh.
Raw.
Hey,
That's gross.
Mike, I remember your brother eating smelt right out of the river.
Oh yeah.
Tail right out of his mouth.
Oh yeah. He would eat raw smelt like right out of the
Oh.
just fucking grab him.
Oh,
I
God.
remember telling me you ain't eating that. And he spits it out, and his fucking tail's going.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Man, remember the days of getting smelled out in front of the city? We'd cook them up. They were good, boy. Whew.
Oh yeah. We used to get 5-gallon buckets full of it.
One scoop, 5-gallon buckets.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad one of us didn't go down the road I thought of this could have gone.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
I mean, I could have said, like, what's the weirdest thing you ever ate? I could have said Dawn Mansion.
They have what? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm
Don't
not
say
saying
it.
it. Don't say it.
Did you hear it, Tim?
Next. Next.
I
I
didn't
didn't
hear
even
it.
hear it.
Next.
I didn't hear it.
Hey, you can review it if you want. When you
Yeah,
want
you can review it, Mike, if you want.
gray beard.
All
Yeah.
right,
Red
next.
flag.
Hey, I didn't hear it either, Mike. So we're good.
Okay. Next.
All right. What is the stupidest one-line dad joke that makes you laugh every time?
Tim is the king. Go ahead, Tim.
Mine? When you look at
Oh,
a
you-
cemetery and you say people are dying to get in there.
Hmm.
My kids, when they're in the car, they see a cemetery, they go, Dad, don't say it. I well, people are dying.
Yep. Two
So
funeral.
my,
two
my
funeral
favorite
directors. Yeah.
is actually one that Fred uses all the time. If someone says, like say, who is John Doe? He'll say, Fred. If someone says, who the fuck is John Doe? You would say,
Mr. and Mrs. Doe's son.
yeah.
Mhm.
I love
Stupid.
that one. I love that
You
one.
you used that today
Hmm.
on Rob's thing. You want my dad's favorite one was, hey, you want to hear a dirty joke? The boy fell in the mud. You want to hear a clean one? He took a bath. Not good.
That
Not
is
good at all.
not good.
That is
That-
not good.
That was after a dozen beers too.
And it was only 10 in the morning.
Oh, he was fabulous. He was the best.
What about you, Rob?
Mine comes from my grandmother. My grandmother was good at all these one-line sayings. And when I first started to learn to drive, we were at the corner of Mary Street and Woodward, I think. And I was waiting for a little bit and I just started. There was 3 cars at the intersection I went through. And my grandmother said, honey, you needed to wait for those other 2 cars. And I said, Nana, I had the right of way. She said, oh, honey, the cemetery is full of people that have the right of way.
Dying to get in there.
And they're dying to get in there.
Yeah.
What about you, Brock?
Mine's, I say this one all the time to kids, but they still don't laugh at it, no matter what age they were. So what did the fish say when it ran into a cement wall? Damn.
That's a damn.
It's a damn. Still makes me laugh.
Good one.
Don't
So
quit
wait-
the day job.
So
Cockeye.
can I
That's
can I ask you, see, tell me if you guys think this is funny. Okay.
No,
No.
Okay. Little Jimmy's
No.
in the kitchen with his mom, and she's baking, and he takes some chocolate filling and he rubs it all over his face, and he goes, "Look, Mom, I'm a black boy." Swat! She slaps him across her face. Go tell your dad what you just said. He walks into the dad. Dad goes, "Look,
you're gonna
Dad,
have
I'm
to
a
put a
black boy."
writer on this.
Smack.
Mike. This is
goes,
gonna be bad.
Go tell your grandpa what you just did. He goes,
Oh no.
"Hey, Grandpa, look, I'm a little black boy." Bam! Slaps. No, go talk to your mom. And now the mom comes back and says, "Okay, Timmy." Goes, "Now, do you understand what lesson did you learn today?" He goes, "Well, what I listened to," he goes, "I've been a black boy for 5 minutes and I already hate you white people."
Stupid.
Wrong on many levels.
Well, there goes our chance. Any chance of getting any sponsorship, Mike?
There it goes.
Call
there goes
Nike. That one's
Network.
gone.
So Fred's not getting a network show.
That's a good one. That is a
Well,
fucking
that,
Michael.
but hey, that joke was actually told on a network show by a black man telling
Not in the
that joke.
last 20 years.
Oh,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
it was not too long ago.
that was fucking good.
Okay.
Try watching one episode of All in the Family. You couldn't put that show
No,
on there.
you
Oh,
couldn't put
no,
any
no,
you
no.
couldn't put any of those shows.
No.
No.
Sanford and Son was one of the best.
Yep. You
Sanford
couldn't put
Jefferson.
yep, Jefferson's you couldn't put Maude, you couldn't put
No.
put Welcome Back Cotter, you couldn't put
No.
Three's Company on, you couldn't do any of that stuff.
Blazing Saddles. What about Blazing Saddles? Come
That's
on.
a movie.
I know, but you couldn't put it on.
No.
No. You ever see the politically correct Blazing Saddles?
Oh
No.
No.
It shows like the beginning of the movie, and then the guy's riding on the horse, and then it shows him riding away. It says the end. Very beginning, the
Real
end.
quick. All right, next.
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 I think I'm kind of running out. A lot of these ones I probably don't think are going to be funny enough. But so you have other topics from other people, all right?
Yes. So
People's
So
topic.
Yep. So today I put out on Facebook, that the Idiot Circle was looking for some topics, and if your topic was selected, you would win a free Boomba from Gar's Lounge on South Water Street in Marine City, Michigan. So, and I would like to tell you that we had over,
Three people.
no, we had over 30 people put comments in. And our first winner is sorry, if I mispronounce your last name. It's Mike Idzidniak. He is from K-Pac. I know him. I bought a Vancouver Canucks jersey off of him. That's how I know him. And he follows the show. And his thing was New Year's resolutions. Yes or no? No. Who keeps them that you know? And what are some of the ones that you've attempted and either failed or completed?
New Year's resolutions.
Well, I'll go first because every year I tell myself that I'm going to lose weight, first of the year, going to start eating better, going to start exercising. I don't even make it one day. Let's be honest. So I don't even know why I put myself through even thinking the thought, but yeah, I've tried to train my brain to do that. It just doesn't work. I've never kept a New Year's resolution in my lifetime. So.
No. I think it's the same.
I
Try
think
to
you have to keep it for the whole year, right? That's the goal.
Try to get more sleep. You try to get more sleep, be healthier, right down the shit tube.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same thing. Now, there's one year that I did it and I lost 33 pounds, and then I got hurt working out, and then I gained it all back and then some. And that was kind of a bummer.
Here's how I look at a New Year's resolution. It
Yeah.
took me this long to get this fucked up. I don't want to mess with it.
True statement.
Yeah,
True.
you are pretty fucked up, Rob.
I don't know.
You
Rob,
are.
that is a statement that will live.
Yep.
In infamy?
Yeah.
That was
Infamy.
That was a 50-yard field goal that made it over the crossbar. Great job.
Yep. You hit all three crossbars and it went through.
Bing bang boom.
How about you, Brock?
Mine's pretty much the same. Every January 1st after New Year's Eve, I'm not fucking drinking ever again.
Till the next week.
Said the
right.
spider to the fly.
Yes.
Hey, I went a year without drinking a couple years ago. I had to, but
Mhm.
How was that?
it wasn't that bad actually. To be honest.
Yep.
Did you lose weight from that? Because I know there's a lot of calories that you get to drink in.
You
I don't-
lost weight because of the surgery or the procedure.
No.
You lost weight.
What'd you get?
Well, that's only because I started eating differently. But-
Mike, once you got onto the medication that you want, I remember you having the conversation with me. Now that I got this medication, it's got me perfect. Now I can go back to eating whatever I want.
No, I started eating differently for sure. And that's mainly why I didn't exercise or anything like that. So it was just no, I honestly don't drink a lot. I'll go once in a while, maybe a couple times a month I'll drink on a Friday night or Saturday night or something like that. But no, I don't drink enough where if I stopped I would lose a bunch of weight, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think, Mike, if you get to the point where you start slowly in anything you do, whether it's a diet or if it's exercising, you start feeling better, and then you start feeling better and bad when you stop. I know that when I do workouts, walking, whatever it is, I always feel just so much better just having done something because you have better positive attitude.
Yeah.
I need it. Some people don't need it, but I need to do stuff.
Yeah. Well, after New Year's, I have to do something because April 9th, I have my left knee is going to be replaced. So, I gotta do something about that.
Doing it?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Bridesmaids?
Oh yeah.
When they're at the Mexican restaurant and the lady said, "No, I won't eat meat because we're having a fitting and it bloats me," and the big girl is like, "I don't bloat." gift.
Yeah, Melissa
She goes, I
McCarthy,
do
right?
whatever I want. I don't get blows.
Is it Melissa
And she ends up
McCarthy?
shitting in the street.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That is a pretty funny movie.
Oh, it's hilarious, man.
All right, that leads me to another one. Real quick one though. Name a movie that you think is hilarious. It's like a B movie that you can suggest to your friends that you probably think they haven't ever seen.
Oh, that you probably think they've never seen.
Never seen?
Never seen.
Well, Timmy knows mine.
Well, we can't say. I mean, what movie hasn't Fred seen? For Christ's sakes, I would
Yeah.
have something.
Oh, it's hard. That's a hard question to go
Mine-
to the B movie.
I'll go first.
Okay,
I'll go after
first.
you then.
It's a movie on Netflix. It's called The Wrong Missy.
Yeah,
I've
I've seen.
seen it. That
That's
is hilarious.
fucking
It is hilarious.
Is that what
I will
David
watch
Spade
that
or-
fucking movie
Yeah.
over and over.
Is it David?
I don't know the name of that
Yes.
chick, but she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got the bug eyes.
Oh, yeah,
got the
she's
bug
funny.
eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that
Face
is
fucking-
funny, bro.
What?
That's a good one.
Face fuck me. What's face fuck me? Yeah, just pretend you're fucking somebody else. She says to him.
Is
And
Hall
it's David
Pass
Spade.
is Hall Pass too mainstream?
I don't think it was
Yeah.
like a blockbuster or anything.
Jason Sudeikis in that movie just he
Yeah.
nails it, man. I mean, it's just the funniest movie. He's talking to those girls and trying to pick him up. He's all drunk. He's like, "You're not gonna have a chance with me," and they're all like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "No, you had your chance."
I like the guy that's like, see, focus. Like,
yeah.
he- hot,
Yeah.
no, hot, no.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
guy's been in so many. He was the father. He was the dad of Step Brothers.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
of Step
he's
Brothers.
freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Mine is 3 o'clock high with Casey Shamasco
Oh yeah.
and Richard Tyson. A new kid comes to the school. He's been kicked out of multiple schools, and he has a touch thing. If you touch him, he goes absolutely nuts. And Casey, who's just this geeky looking kid, touches him accidentally, and he wants to fight. Now he wants to fight him after school at 3 o'clock
You and me are gonna fight
Yeah.
after school.
after school. If you go to the principal, if you go to a teacher, it's only going to get worse. If you go home, I'll be under your bed. You and me, 3 o'clock.
I remember that was the
yeah.
bad guy in Kindergarten Cop too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Richard Tyson is his name.
I got one. I know I used up one, but all the Porkies.
All Porky's.
Yeah, those are
Mhm.
pretty popular though, aren't they?
Yeah, those
no,
are-
They're B
No-
movies though, right?
nothing
they're
nothing is more funny than Ball Bricker talking to the principal with the 3 coaches in the principal's office. There is, my mom and I just died. I mean,
Tallywhacker.
crying.
The tallywhacker.
The other
Yeah.
scene, if you've never seen the movie Bad Santa,
Yeah.
where what's his name?
That's his
is-
third movie, by the way, guys. I don't see you ripping on
Oh,
him.
listen, but I love this scene though. It's
Mute him. Mute him.
Jack. What's Jack
Mute him.
Tripper? What's Jack Tripper's real name? Died.
Mute him.
John
John
Ritter.
Ritter.
John
John Ritter.
Ritter is in the office with what's his name, talking about
Billy
Like,
Bob Thornton.
fucking her up the ass. And every time, what's his name? Not Billy Bob.
Oh,
John Ritter's talking to the manager of the store, and every time the manager is a black guy, he's died too since. Shit, what's his name? And every time he says, fuck her up the ass, you see Ritter, and he's like, he like just cringes every time he hears the phrase.
Oh God.
All right, I'm gonna throw one out. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Probably Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh yeah, I love
yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
That's a cult classic.
It is
Yeah.
like I watched it and I was sitting there watching it, and Tammy was like reading a book or something, and I was laughing my ass off, and she kept looking over like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" Basically, she thought it was stupid, and then I took it over to my sister's house, and the whole family was watching it, and they all thought it was stupid. I'm like, you guys don't get this thing, and now they think it's the
It takes-
funniest thing ever.
Skills.
It takes-
You gotta
You're
have
super
skills.
smart, Mike, because it even took me like twice, but then the more you see it, the funnier it gets.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when
I
first
couldn't
saw it.
even last through the watching the whole
I
thing.
say to Jackie all the time, I got skills. And she's like, what is that from? I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's-
Back in 1985, I could throw a football quarter mile.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll throw Flea's football over those mountains.
I could have
That
won
bike, ma-
state.
that
Coach
bike
would've
makes
put me in.
sweet jumps.
Sweet
It was
jumps.
online.
And if hey, going out with the
It's
same
funny.
actor, have you ever seen Blades of Glory?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, Tim, what about you?
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
Look at Tim.
Sleeping Beauty.
What about you, Tim? You got one?
I don't know what the Monte Cristo or whatever that is. The great, the kids
Count
hate
of
it.
Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo. That's stupid, isn't it? But they're battling. Run away! Run away!
No, we're talking about
Are
I'm
you
gonna
talking about
knock
Mighty?
their arm
Are
off.
are you talking about Mighty Python?
Monty
Yeah.
Python?
Yeah, something like that. The Monte
The
Cristo.
Life of Brian?
the
Oh,
life of Brian.
it's so stupid.
What did he say? Monte Cristo or something?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Monte
Fucking, that was a
Cristo.
Bennigan sandwich with fucking.
Why does everything revolve around food with you?
Okay.
Because I'm fat.
Yes,
I'm fat, Brock. Come on.
Another one's Johnny Be Good, but that was a kind of a fun.
I think I broke my dick. We'll rub some dirt on it and get back into the game.
Rub a little dirt on it and get back in there. I want another touchdown.
No, Johnny Dangerous.
Oh,
Now-
Johnny
now
Dangerous.
Great movie.
Oh,
Sodom
hey.
of-
we had the one
Hey.
guy, the Boomba. Who's the next one, Fred? Before we
Yep,
get too
the-
far.
That's
the
a
next
great
one-
topic, though.
Yep. The next one is by Steve Foltz of Port Huron, well, formerly of Port Huron. And I played ball with him and his brother up at SE4.
Kinda weird.
And his topic is, if you were on death row and you were going to be executed the next day, what would be your last meal?
Sodium pentothal.
I know Ward. I know Mike
Carbonic
Ward,
acid.
Vagina.
Mike Ward would be McDonald's.
No, I do like McDonald's, but no. I'll go
Jeez.
first. I know mine right up.
Go ahead.
top. So it's something my dad makes. He makes oven fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, and
Oh.
what our family calls glissons. They're like the dumplings at Cracker Barrel, similar to that.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're like the homemade, like flat square noodles.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
They're not dumplings like the balls, but they're flat, and he makes them with chicken broth, and
Nice.
he makes homemade coconut cream pie. That would be my last meal. Coconut cream pie, oven fried chicken, glissons, and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
I know
Mine would be-
mine.
Yep, mine would be my grandma's meatballs and noodles, and with a Texas sheet cake.
Nice. Nice.
I like Texas sheet cake. That shit's good.
Hey, spit it out, Rob. Spit it out. Hurry.
So I would request the never-ending salad bowl and breadsticks at Olive Garden.
Garden. Wow.
I respect
Because they
that.
would never end. And I could eat them forever.
I thought it was gonna be like sea urchin sperm and some.
You don't like sea urchin?
Sea urchin sperm
You
and
gotta get sea urchin.
grouse cum.
Dove milk.
Well, Fred added the cum. I don't know. I don't know.
Obviously,
Milk-
you've never seen
Oh,
George
I thought you were
Carlin
gonna
live
say-
in New York.
I thought you were gonna say milk from a bowl, Rob.
What a thick vanilla milkshake that one was.
Vanilla shake. Ooh.
Yeah, a good shake.
Oh,
Oh.
There's no hope.
What about you, Tim?
bastard.
Next.
Next.
All right.
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy, but this was my my go-to when I was playing baseball and I had no money and we were living on our own. 2 packs. Now I'll probably say this, and this will probably go like viral, and everybody will eat it. 2 packs of chicken flavored ramen noodles, right?
Chicken flavor what?
Ramen.
Ramen
Oh,
noodles.
ramen noodles.
I'm not done yet. Let me finish. All
Okay.
right. And 1 Swan's Swanson chicken pot pie on top, and then sprinkle, like slap your mama all over it and have it. It's awesome.
So,
And my mom's pumpkin pie with whipped cream. That'd be me.
so the ramen noodles, are they like soupy ramen noodles or are they?
This is what I would do. I'd make them, strain them,
Okay.
put butter on them, take the packet, sprinkle it all over them, mix them all up, lay them on the plate, and then take the pot pie, flip it over, knock it out of the little little microwave thing you'd have on it,
Yeah.
crack it open, cut it all up, and then sprinkle all the
Slap your
like
mom.
slap your mom or a Cajun all over it, and then eat it.
You want to throw a little Slim Jims on there or what?
Mon- You guys should try it. It's
What,
money.
a moon pie and an RC cola?
Hey, and it's
That explains a
total
lot.
the total price of it was 25 cents per pack for the ramen noodles and $1 for the pot pie.
Does that come with a flavored
2,500
toothpick?
calories.
Oh, the
Yeah.
sodium, outrageous. The sodium.
$300 for the CAT scan.
Yeah.
No wonder-
It's $1.50 for the meal and
Yeah.
$1,000 for the insulin.
Does
Yeah.
that come with a does that come with a flavored toothpick?
That and a 6-pack of Natty Light in the bottles.
Natty Light, baby.
Brock, these guys are on a natty light kick. Like
What?
every football game, they're pouring
Hey, he's-
natty light like
hey.
it's the greatest fucking beer ever.
He has nothing to say. He drinks Miller High Life, so he can't really say
I would
much.
much rather drink Miller High Life.
High Life's
Hey.
got taste.
Yeah,
Fred.
okay.
Natty High Life doesn't really have any taste.
Brad,
I've drank
You
it.
know,
I've had it
has
before.
no taste.
It's
You're kidding.
Does it have any
You're
taste?
crazy.
it's awful.
Freddie boy.
Yes.
Which Fultz was the ball that I hit into Lake Huron off of?
That was Jimmy.
Okay. Thought maybe it was one of those two. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brock, it's up to you now. You're the last one.
I love fucking pizza. I would just fucking roll into a giant ass pizza.
All
From
right.
you,
I love it.
What's
I
your
love
favorite pizza place?
Well, in town, it's Sunrise.
Yeah, no,
Sunrise
I mean
Pizza.
just anywhere. It doesn't have to be in town, but
You
there's
can
a place called- there's a on like I think it's 12 and Ryan. There's a place called the Green Lantern.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh,
That's
yeah.
they have great pizza there.
I've never
They do.
been there, but I've seen it. So I have to. You love Sunrise Pizza. Who doesn't, right? So,
Right.
do you prefer like ordering a full pizza or like the individual slices out of the in the front and the out of the case?
I'll order a whole pizza.
Okay. I like the stuff that sits in the case that sits in there for a while. To be honest,
It's actually
No.
better taste.
I think
Explains why you had that procedure a year and a half, 2 years ago.
No kidding.
Sunrise
Stop-
Pizza.
Can I
Sunrise
take
Pizza is awesome.
Heartstopper special,
Back
please?
in the day when I worked at Sunrise, the pizza was really good. And lately it's been kind of going downhill a little bit, but it's still good. Any pizza is better than fucking Jets. Can't stand Jets.
I disagree.
I can't stand Jets. I can't stand Hungry Howie's, and I definitely can't stand Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Little Caesars,
I
It's
don't-
just it's cardboard with pizza sauce.
Yes,
Dom-
it is.
Dom- What about Domino's? Anybody like Domino's? I've
Yeah.
That isn't bad.
I
haven't had
mean,
it in a
don't get
while.
me wrong. I'll eat all the pizzas, but it
We
would not
know.
be my first choice.
Yeah, we know you eat all the
Yeah.
pizzas.
Right. 24th Street and Italia's. Boom, money.
Boom, buddies.
Yeah,
Buddy.
What's the name of that place in Port Huron there? It's up by when you first come into town. They got good.
Pompey's.
Pompeii.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I'll tell you,
Awesome.
if you want to go and have a good meal like a veal parmesan, chicken parmesan,
out of
and,
this world.
chicken piccata. Oh my god.
Chicken
Their
piccata
beef-
is good there.
I
Their
thought that
meatball-
tasted like their pizza tasted like Buddies, but the original Buddies.
No.
pizzeria.
Yeah, nothing close. Buddies
Hey,
is
good
the,
place- be
the,
good place
the
to eat up
balls.
that pizza.
You know what we need to do? Tim, Mike, Brock, we'll all go down to the original Buddies and we'll FaceTime, we'll Google a duo, Rob.
Well, not without Rob, we're not going.
They
Yeah.
know it's my favorite pizza of all time. The original six
No.
mile
Yeah.
Conant, Brock.
Oh yeah, no question.
Where's the original at? Because there's one right by my
6
there's one
Mile
right
and
by-
Conant.
6 Mile and Conant. It's in the hood.
Okay.
You
think I
know
went-
when you have bars on all the windows in the
HOOD.
parking lot and a security guard, you know you hit the original.
I think I
Alright.
went. There's one in Dearborn and
Well, there's like 10 of them
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's one in
Okay,
Grand
they
Rapids.
can all be called buddies, but
Yeah.
they can't replicate what they do at
Oh,
that.
I
place.
think the one at it's at 13 in Van Dyke, right by where I work, the gym. It's one of the old ones. It's probably their second one.
Okay.
That's what, because it's got all the old stuff and how it originated and all the other shit. But
They all
I
do
know it
that.
wasn't the first.
Yeah,
So
the first one doesn't even look like a Buddies that you would know now.
No,
It's
it looks like an old
Italian-
dive. Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like an old dive bar from the '60s.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll have to
you
take
want-
Brock down there.
yeah, we definitely it's phenomenal. So Rob,
Right.
before we leave, it was Bernie Mac that was on the
Bernie
backside.
Mac. I'm telling you,
Bernie
that
Mac,
scene is so great.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Rob,
Fred,
remember
what
when we went to that one in Sterling Heights or Utica, that buddies? That shit was awful.
It was not.
Fucking
Where were we coming home from?
Big Ten championship,
Oh, we just got off the plane and we were going. Yeah, that's right.
I think,
Right.
wasn't it? Isn't that what we
I
were
think
doing?
so. I think you're right.
And we went to the original one, but they were closed already. They closed at like 6 o'clock or some shit like that. Or
Yeah, that's right. We went to 6 Mile and Conan and it was
Yeah.
closed. That's right. Yeah.
you guys
So-
done?
yeah, so hey, congratulations to Mike and Steve. FaceTime me or Facebook message me a time that you can meet us up in Marine City, and we'll definitely buy you a Boomba down at Marine City Gars Lounge on South Water Street in Marine City.
so there are other topics that we might use in the future. There's a ton of good ones. Those
Yes,
we just
yes.
we knew Rock was going to bring a lot of
yes.
topics. So, we
So,
just picked
so if
two.
you did put any, hey, we appreciate, keep sending those. We love it when you guys do that. That was a great response. We had about 30 of them. Appreciate some of them we've already talked about in the past. So I mean,
Right.
feel free to keep sending as many as you want. So, hey, go on. If you go on YouTube, you can subscribe to the show. We just got our 103rd one. Someone came on, and I think it was my sister Leslie.
Wow.
Dickweed.
Didn't Leslie have a birthday this week?
Yes, Leslie had a birthday yesterday.
Dickweed.
December 5th. Yep, yep. And we gave her a shout out. She was I actually asked her to be on the show tonight. She said she couldn't tonight, but she's more than willing to come on in the future.
Oh boy.
I
Next
think she
week,
said she wouldn't.
Ooh.
yeah, but she will. Next week, Tuesday, we will have another show, and Andy Scheel, one of the football coaches at Marine City, will be
Great.
on, and we're going to talk about non-sports topics and maybe mix in a little sports, but we'll talk a little bit that. The following week after that, we are going to be talking to Dave Swantak from the Water Street Winery.
And brewery, winery and brewery.
Yep. So, folks, the reason why we're saying the Water Street Brewery is the fact that they had to change the name because some asshole douche canoe from Colorado called them out on using the name that he had patented and threatened to sue him and all that stuff. So they had to
Didn't mean
Peel-
wow.
they had to peel all the labels off the wine.
You can get
all
that
the-
guy on the show.
Yeah, let's get that guy. After we beat the shit out of him.
What a
So.
turd.
So hey, YouTube, if you like the show, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and that'll let you know if we have another show on line for you. There's also Facebook, X, also known as Twitter in my book, whatever, and Instagram, and obviously with Facebook and stuff. Keep an eye out for all that stuff, and for our future guests, and hopefully everybody's still enjoying the show. So, boys. Great show again tonight. Brock, hey, thanks for coming in and coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
Guns loaded with as many topics as you had. Those were awesome. We truly appreciate it. And guys, let's chat after the show. There's a couple of things we need to talk about.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Peace
Yeah,
out,
Gar
everybody.
out.
Peace out.